Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. My name's Alexis and welcome to another video. So I am super excited to announce that I am working on a save file, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys just a little sneak peek of that save file. As you can see, I don't have everything renovated yet. I think my main goal is to work on Willow Creek first and Newcrest and Oasis Springs, and then that will be the first version that I will release, and then as I go it'll just be different versions as I update it. But yeah, now I am focusing on Willow Creek, and I wanted to show you guys because I'm super excited about this. I feel like I can't keep it to myself for much longer. So yeah, let's just get into it. But yeah, I haven't renovated any of these homes over here. I started with this middle section and then I'm moving on to this neighborhood. I'm almost done with this neighborhood. I still have this house to do, and then I'm going to move on to this section and then the bigger homes. So I have never been an avid builder. I've always been a person who does create a sim and gameplay and stuff like that. So this has definitely been an interesting journey for me, and I am super excited to just grow more in my building, and I've gotten better at it. I'm super surprised. There is a couple lots that I am deciding on, these two right here. They look like the original shell, and that's because they are. There's a couple things I changed about it, but I'm trying to decide what I want to do with these. I need to do some sort of shell that's different from the original, but we will see. But let me just show you guys let's start off with the Magnolia Central Park. Alright, so this is the Magnolia Central Park, and I knew I wanted to have a beautiful big fountain in the middle here, so that's what I did. And I kind of separated it into 4 different sections. So I have this section over here, and it has just a bunch of food trucks. I wanted this to be food truck central. I don't know. So I did that. You will need most of the packs, but definitely not all of them. I tried my best to limit most of the builds to base game, but there are some packs that you are gonna need, especially for these right here. I believe this came with the eco lifestyle stuff or expansion pack. I think this came with the high school living pack, or high school years pack. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna definitely try to keep it limited, so as in not every single pack, but you will need some expansion packs, and as we get closer to me finishing it, I will let you guys know of that. But yeah, I really like this section. I just put a bunch of tables. I kind of felt like I made it too big, and so it was kind of hard to fill up the space, but I think I did a pretty good job. I also added a little vending table over here so your Sims can, I don't know, maybe somebody is having a bake sale or something, so it doesn't have to be random knickknacks. They can sell their baked goods or whatever. And then I added a little grill over here. I believe that's the only grill in the whole area that I have, because this is what I wanted this to be, the eating area, because it would be weird if someone took food over here. So yeah, this is the food court, and then I just plopped down a bathroom right here. I could have honestly made a bathroom. Now that I'm thinking of it, I might go ahead and update it because it does look a little off. At the time I wasn't really focused on bathrooms, but I might go ahead and make me a little bathroom. And then moving on to this section here, this is a section for kids. Obviously this is our playground. I love what I did with this little pirate ship, whatever, pirate boat. I put it in almost like a sand, what are they called, or a sandbox. Yeah, I was gonna say sand dune, but it's not a sand dune. But yeah, I made this little mock sandbox, but your Sims or your kids can actually click on the sand and use it as actual sand. If they were in Sulani, they could actually build a sand castle. So that's what I wanted. That's why I wanted to do that, so it wasn't just plopped down on some random grass, like they could actually interact with it, and it matches the theming of it, so I really like that. And then I have a little water balloon bucket over here which comes with seasons, and then 2 swing sets, monkey bars, and then I added some other activities like a soccer ball, football, and I really just tried to keep all of the landscaping cohesive. I really like how it turned out. I'm definitely not the best at landscaping, but I do like it. I think it turned out really good. And one thing that was really cool was with this fountain here. But these lights are from Parenthood, I believe, and I just had the idea to add them like kind of connecting in the middle here to this fountain. I think your Sims will be able to walk. I mean, they might be, I mean, your kids will definitely be able to get underneath that, but your adult Sims might go through it a little bit, but that's okay. And then I just added some decor to the fountain, like lily pads and a little fish that spews out water and just some fireflies and stuff. But when you're in live mode or live mode, you won't be able to see those, so don't worry. But yeah, that is the fountain. I really like it. And over here I added a garden area because I didn't know what else to do. So your Sims can come plant plants here, flowers, you know, have like a little community garden. And these these tiles are the farmable tiles from the cottage living expansion pack. And then I just added like a little bench over here to sit down because it's just really pretty. And then in this last section over here, I added a bunch of chess tables, just seating areas, and so this section is kind of like your skill building section, because you can build your gardening skill with this little bush, and then I have a painting easel over here. There's not really a good view to look at, but I mean, it is pretty. So your Sims can maybe paint that view. I don't know. I like it. And then something really interesting I did, I added this little, like, I don't know, what is it called? Like a gondola. I just feel like it'd be really pretty for your Sims to walk under. I was thinking of doing it like this whole walkway, but I like how it looks with just like crossing into this section. So I really like it, and I hope you guys like it too. So yeah, that is the Magnolia Central Park. So one of the other reasons that I'm making this video is so that you guys can give me any feedback, because obviously, like I said, this save file is a work in progress. So I want you guys to give me any feedback you might have. If you see something that is out of place or you don't really like, or you know, think I should change, let me know. Don't be afraid to comment down below your thoughts. I definitely would love the feedback. So this next lot is actually the Blue Moon Cafe and Spa. This actually used to be where the museum was, and it is quite a big lot. So that is one thing I had trouble with, is like I didn't know what to do or how to fill it up back here. But yeah, let's just get into it. Let's get into the cafe first. I love the name of this. I just thought that was such a cute idea, because as I was building it, I was using a lot of blues, so I just decided to name it Blue Moon Cafe and Spa. And we will get into the spa section next. But yeah, this is just the front entrance. I love this window so much. I knew I had to use that. But I put a little seating area outside, a little sign, and then we have some more seating in here. I was gonna go with like all white, kind of like how I did on the inside, but as I got inside, I had a really hard time like matching stuff up to how I had it, so I changed it to like some dark tones and such. So I really love this area here. I love the aprons. I love this huge sign, this menu. And I think this right here is probably like my favorite little corner, just because it's like right by the staircase. I love how it looks. And then over here is just our seating area. I tried to add as much clutter as I could that is base game, but these little coffee cups right here are actually from one of the kits that we got. I think it's just like the everyday clutter kit. And then just some leather chairs right here. And then I also added a backpack because I figured like there'd be a lot of Sims coming to study here. So yeah, and then this is where you go to the bathroom. And then this is the entrance to the bathroom. I put this like interesting board, like cork board up here. I feel like this would be where the employees keep their schedules or something, or employee of the year or month or whatever. I just felt like that was a cute little storyline. But this is the bathroom, nothing too special. I just kept with like the blue theme. But yeah, when it comes to decorating with base game, it does get a little bit hard because we're very, very limited. So let's go up to the upstairs. I just have this little randomly decorated area right here because there's nothing I could really put. I didn't, there's nothing functional I could put here. So I just have a little seating area. If they want to get away from the downstairs area, they're welcome to come up here. This isn't like off limits or anything. And then in here I just made a little office area that has been used or converted into like garbage and storage, and it's just very, very run down. But yeah, this used to be like an office, but they don't really need it anymore, so they just pile all their junk in here now. I just thought that was a cute idea. So I used a lot of stuff from the basement kit that we got. All right, so heading into this space right here, if I can, do the camera good, I made this area into a little party room, or just a private event room. I did add some balloons up here, but it still could be a private event. If you want to come and have tea and pastries with your book club, or just whatever you want to do. That is what this space is for up here. Again, I love the coloring in here. We got this blue and with this antique feeling to it. So that is that. And then I just put a little a private seating area up here with like a little rose on it. So if you wanted to come and have a date at the cafe, you have your little private balcony. But yeah, I really, really love this side. And one thing I tried to do, I imagine that this building has been here for a very, very long time. And I imagine that someone, just bought it and redid everything and renovated it. But on the inside, there's still some of the main structure that they left. So that's why I added a lot of the brick, in like random areas that kind of matches or it does match the outside. It's the same brick, just to kind of give off that storyline of like, this place has been here since like the early 1900s, and it's been renovated into something different so many times, but they kept the same brick, or like, I don't know, the same exposed brick. I don't know, I just thought that was a cute idea. I feel like I've been to a lot of places in my hometown that are the same way. All right, so moving on to the spa, I was like either thinking something bright, refreshing, but I just kind of went with this like black moody spa. I don't know why, I just really, really like it. It's like it's definitely modern. It's a modern spa, so it's not going to be matching like the antique style. It's very, very modern. But I love this brick right here, and that was like one of the things that I knew I had to have in here. It just goes well with the black and the white. I don't know why, I just love it so much. And these windows are so cute, and they let a lot of really pretty natural lighting in. So yeah, this is the entrance right here. I love these, like, I don't even know what you would call them, but there's just candle decorations, and I use them for the entrance. I was gonna do like a half wall, and then I just found these and I love them. They look so cute, and they also add really, really good lighting too. So I added some seating over here where there's some incense right here, a fish tank, and then over here I added like this mock section where your Sims can come and buy something. Well, your Sims can actually purchase stuff through these vending machines. I don't think your Sims can buy anything off of these though, but I just added like a little mock checkout counter. You can actually use this computer, but not for buying anything. So yeah, I just thought that was a good idea. And then of course you'll see like I use these symbols like everywhere. I wish we honestly kind of had some more symbols or more options for symbols, because like not everyone, you know, wants a spa with that symbol. I don't know. But yeah, this section right here is the nail salon. I added 3 nail booths, and I tried to add like as much clutter as I could. If you've ever been to a nail salon, like they'll usually have the chair and then their little table, and then they sit like right here. So I wanted to add that. I wanted to add the, you know, the nail person's table right next to the chair, so you know, while they're working they can reach over and grab the nail supplies. That's just how I imagined it. I really like it. And then over here I added just a bunch of nail polish, and then over here I added a little caddy to place shoes in the corner, because you know, you got to take off your shoes when you're getting your nails done. And then just a sitting area with a mirror. And I used bamboo throughout a lot. Like I love the bamboo. And then I added this water feature right here. I don't know what it looks like in live mode yet. I mean, I know it looks like a waterfall, but I'm hoping it looks good in live mode too. I just kind of imagined that they could just sit here and relax and watch the water. I don't know. It was just in my head like that. All right, so moving to the upstairs, as you come up, it's kind of a very narrow staircase right here, but to the right I have, well, to the Sims right, we have a little spa booth in here. So this is like, I didn't want to make it like to where there was a bunch of different massage tables in one room, because if you've been like, that's how the Sims team made their spa, and I just didn't like it that way, because if you've ever been to a spa, like it's just a very private, relaxing experience, or at least that's how I like it. So I wanted to make a private room, and I didn't have enough room for like another spa table because I had to put bathrooms right here. So I just made this one private spa room, and I really like it. I didn't add any other lights in here besides the candle, because you don't need any other lights. So I love the lighting. And then in the hallway right here I added some lockers, and then these are the bathrooms, and this is what I was talking about with like that same exposed brick, but then I put a shower right here. And then this area, this beautiful area, I love the lighting. It's so pretty. I didn't put any other lights in here besides this candle over here. And then, I mean, I guess there's some lighting coming from the or these mirrors, but then all of it is just from the beautiful windows. Like I love these windows so much. But yeah, I just put a yoga studio here. So this is the instructor's yoga mat, and then these are your Sims can come up here and do that. And then I added some spa speakers up here, and I have some spa speakers down there as well. Yeah. And I just put some bamboo here in the middle of the windows to kind of cover up that awkward space in the middle. I think it looks really nice. I wish I can come here myself and do this, because it's so beautiful. Like I love it. And the thing that makes it so much more beautiful is the lighting. Like these windows are gorgeous. Alright, so next up is the Willow Creek Archive. This is the library. So I didn't want to make it like this huge, grand, fancy looking library. Like this does look really, you know, nice. I love it, but I didn't want to make it like this unrealistic library. Like I feel like this is a realistic library that you would see in real life, or at least I think. I don't know. I really like how I did it. And something interesting that I used these are actually from Strangerville. They are literally one by one. I had to place these things around the top, but I love how it turned out. I really do. And I put a statue up here. I mean, I don't even know who this is. This is probably just some random guy, but maybe he's the owner of the library or something. And I really like what I did with these lights as well. But let's just get into the inside of it. So the outside is definitely like more of a white bright color, and then on the inside I wanted it to be like a little bit darker and moody, and I used these platforms instead of stairs, and so I did the same on the inside. So it's just like these. Oh, this needs to be changed. Hello. Okay, there we go. Oopsie. But yeah, I just think it looks so grand. I don't know how to explain it, but it just looks very, very grand. That's the only word I can use to describe it. I also added this library desk right here. This is where, you know, you can come check out books and whatnot, or update your library card. I don't know. And also, as you notice, or if you notice, I add like little scratches and cracks kind of randomly placed. Like here's another one, and here's another one, just kind of to show some wear and tear, because I didn't want it to be all of like all fresh and new. I wanted it to have a little rustic feel to it. So yeah, that is what I did. But yeah, I really love the color scheme in here. I really, really do. And these two paintings right here, I don't know why I feel like I imagine that these were like the, you know, ones who started this library system in Willow Creek. Like they started this library back in like the 1800s or something. I don't know why. Like this was like a wife and a husband duo. I don't know. I just kind of, sometimes I'll do that. Like I'll see a picture and then I'll like literally base the whole backstory on that picture. I mean, it's a really fun way to do things, and I think it's a really good idea. So but yeah, I did add a lot of computers down here. So we have 8 computers. Yeah. I mean, they're not fancy computers, but this isn't a fancy place, so that's why I didn't want to add like those super, you know, flat screen computers. But I don't think they can break when you're in the library. I don't think that's a possibility. Like I think they break at your home, obviously, but not when you're at the library. But yeah, over here I just added some more clutter. I added some like little game boards down here, and like some records. I don't know, I feel like someone just forgot that these were here and no one really picked them up. I don't know. And then over here is just like another little quiet study area. I added a fireplace right here, kind of a random spot for a fireplace, but oh, now that I'm realizing I literally put 2 fireplaces. Oh my gosh, I might delete that, because yeah, that doesn't make sense. I'm just deleting it. Yep, that's fine. I might put another one of these over here. Let me just do that really quick so I don't forget, and I'll just like go back and update it later. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had put 2 fireplaces. Oh well. But yeah, that'll just be another desk area. And then in here, this is actually the librarian's office that I created back here. Just something really little, or maybe a sim could come and use this as a private study room. I know when I went to college we had private study rooms that you could rent, or not rent, I mean, I don't think you paid for it, but you definitely had to reserve it. Like you had to reserve a time for it. So maybe that's something like this. I don't know, I just kind of imagine that would be like that. And then this area is just kind of like a random behind the stairs area. So I put a fireplace, and then I put the tragic clown painting. I just thought that was funny. But yeah, and then here are the bathrooms. Kind of just made some mock stalls, kind of like I did in that spa, because I think your Sims will be fine. Like I think they can come in here, like all of like 3 Sims can come in here, and I think that they can use the bathroom in privacy. Hopefully it'll work. And this, I haven't done anything like this before. I mean, it's not super hard. I just haven't, you know, I just haven't done anything like this. But I love this like open floor. It's so pretty. I feel like a lot of libraries have stuff like this, just super open and cozy. But yeah, this is the upstairs area. I wanted the downstairs area to be mainly with the computers and stuff like that, and then this upstairs area is gonna be like where they come and relax and read. And so there's definitely a lot of bookshelves, and I had to kind of like merge, but it doesn't, like, as you move. It really doesn't clip that much. It does a little bit, but I hope it doesn't look too off. I think it looks good because this was the only library shelf or bookshelf that I actually liked that matched the colors and that was tall enough. There was like a lot of things that I was trying to go for here. But yeah, and then over here I just added some filing cabinets and a cork board and a desk. And then on the outside, I just put a bunch of chess tables because that was a requirement for the like actual library build. Like if you wanted to build a library, it needed some chess tables. So it needed one, but I wanted to add some all around. So there's definitely a lot of people could come here. Like it's not just a library for like 5 people. Like you could literally have so many people come here. So I love that. And then I just added some more seating in this back area here. But yeah, I really like this library. I think, like I said, it's not too crazy. It just looks like a library that you'd see in your hometown. Alright, next up I'm going to show you guys some of the homes that I have built along with 3 new households that I have to showcase to you guys. I plan on making a new household for almost every single home, hopefully, because I just love coming up with their backstories and I think I did a really good job. So I'm super excited to show this to you guys. So this is the Jaquez family. This is Bryson Jaquez and his son Cash Jaquez, and then their little Great Dane. Well, he's not little. He's a big Great Dane. But yeah, this is them. So I will show you guys the home here in a second and then them in detail, but I wanted to read this to you guys. So it says, Bryson Jaquez is new to Willow Creek after losing friends and family to war and being in the military since he graduated high school. He is looking to live a peaceful life with his son, but will his past come to haunt him? So that's all I'm gonna say about them, but I am super excited to show you guys them. Alright, so what's funny about this house is that I actually did a speed build on this house like 7 months ago. This was one of the first homes that I did a speed build on my channel. I think it was like one of the first videos. I really like it. I think since I did it 7 months ago, I do need to update it on the outside a little bit. I only did landscaping in the front, but I want to add landscaping and just more detail around the house. But I really like it. It is kind of the original architecture of the house that was here, but I like it. So just getting on into it, I really love the kitchen. I think it's so cute. We have some of Cash's drawings or crafts because Cash is really into arts and crafts. He's a very creative kid. And this is Bryson. He is so adorable. I love him. He's just really realistic looking sim. Like I was really proud of myself when building him. But yeah, so this is, here's Cash right here. He's on the computer. So this is Bryson's little office area. This is the bathroom right here. And this is his bedroom. Just added some clutter throughout, and these are Bryson's medals from the military actually. At the moment he's actually level 1 in the fisherman career, yeah, that's what it's called. But he recently just got out of the military and moved here with his family, I mean, I say his family, but it's just his son, unfortunately. Bryson has a past. He really does, and the military kind of destroyed him. So I will just show you his traits real quick, but other than that, like, I want you guys to kind of decide more for yourselves. Like, I gave you kind of like a starting point and a little bit of a backstory, but I'm not gonna like go into like super deep, just because, you know, you guys will decide that with yourselves when you play with him. But Bryson is actually paranoid and jealous, and he is family oriented. So like, yes, he doesn't have, you know, good trait or any of the nice traits or positive traits, but he is a good sim. So don't, you know, think that he's not a good sim just because he's jealous and paranoid. He is a very good sim. He's almost always happy, but he definitely has some negative traits that come out every now and then. So he's paranoid from the military, and he's also jealous from the military and other, you know, other things, like a relationship that he was in, Cash's mother, for example. But he is still a very family oriented sim. He is still a very happy sim, and he is looking forward to starting over in Willow Creek and starting in this new life. So he has never been to Willow Creek. Like, this is his first time being in Willow Creek. He was originally from Strangerville, and over there it was like you basically, if you were a guy, honestly just anyone, but mostly the men, like, you had to join the military after you were in high school. Like, something was just going on over in Strangerville, and they just needed everyone to join the military, like, right after high school. If you were eligible, if you were tall enough, basically, you needed to join the military. So that's what happened, and that's what Bryson did, and it kind of destroyed him. So but yeah, these are just some mods that I have installed, so you don't have to pay attention to those. But like I said, he still is a very family oriented sim, and he wants to have more of a family. Like, he, you know, obviously, like, he loves just Cash, like, he loves it just being both of them, because there is a side to him that is so terrified of meeting somebody, but he wants more. His aspiration is to have a big happy family. So yeah, that is Bryson and Cash and their cute little home. I really like it. Oh, I didn't really show you guys Bryson's or Cash's room, but like I said, he is a very artistic sim, and he looks just like his father. Like, literally, they're spitting images of each other. Next up, I have the Mahelona family. This is Lynn Mahelona and her daughter Kyla Mahelona. So Lynn Mahelona was born and raised on the islands of Sulani. Sadly, a change of life events and becoming pregnant with her daughter Kyla, she and her husband were forced to move to Willow Creek for better opportunities. Shortly after Lynn gave birth, her husband died from a terminal illness, and Lynn was forced to be a single mother to Kyla. Now Kyla is grown and working on her career. She has moved back in with her mother after finishing university. So let us go into their home. I'm so excited to show you guys this family. Alright, so this is Kyla Mahelona. I am obsessed with her. I think she is so cute, so adorable. I just love her style. I added this adorable sleeve tattoo. I gave her gauges. I just love her vibe. Like, she is just so cute. Let me see if I can show you guys some of her other outfits. Let's see, this one's one of my favorites too. I just love her. I think she is just so chill, so relaxed. She just, like, is such a cool sim. And let me show you guys her mother. This is Lynn Mahelona. So Lynn, like I said, she was born in Sulani. Kyla wasn't. Kyla was born here in Willow Creek, because Lynn and her husband unfortunately had to move due to some circumstances in Sulani, and at the time she was pregnant with Kyla, so they had to move here. And then shortly after Lynn gave birth, her husband passed away due to a terminal illness. I'd like to imagine that was probably, unfortunately, cancer or something like that. But yeah, very sad, but they love each other so much. They have such a close dynamic, and they have gotten through it. And Lynn is now, you know, or was living here alone, but Kyla actually moved back in. Kyla went off to university. She is actually, let me see if I can find it. I think it was just the fine arts degree. She didn't get honors or anything, but she did really well. I don't know why they're both standing here. Oh, they're looking at this painting. Okay. I was like, what the heck? Okay, but yeah, oh my gosh, now that I'm standing here, like, they look so much alike. Okay, and there's an issue with my eyes. Like, I do not like these eyes. I need to get, I think it's like one of the defaults that I use. But that's besides the point. I was just thinking of that. But yeah, she actually is a very, very artistic sim. She actually became a 1-star celebrity because of her accolades in art. Like, she just does such a good job with art. But yeah, she is actually level 7 in the art career because of her degree that she got. She got a degree, or fine arts degree. So yeah, she is very, very, very successful. So that was like one of the reasons why she didn't see the problem with helping, you know, her mother and moving back in here. Because she loves her mother. Like I said, they have a really, really close bond, and she has her life now. You know, she doesn't have the relationship or the kids or anything, but she never was the type to want that. Like, maybe in the future, but I think I even have a mod. Yeah, I have a mod that says she does not want a kid right now. And it does kind of upset Lynn a little bit because she is getting older and she wants a grandchild. Like, she wants someone to that she can teach gardening to. I mean, Kyla was never into gardening. Like, she appreciates it, but she just doesn't like all that. She sticks to her paintbrush. But yeah, it could be in the future. I guess you guys will decide that if you play with her. There is a love interest that I do kind of have for Kyla in this world, hint hint. But yeah, I don't know, we will see. I just love, like, when I was making them, I just loved the vibe of them, or the vibes that I was getting. It just, I don't know, it just felt so cozy and so cute. They have a really, really wholesome and good relationship, and I'm gonna be so sad. Like, I'm gonna be playing this, like, myself because I just love this family, and I'm gonna be so sad when Lynn passes away. Like, I don't even want to think about that right now. I was kind of playing with them with the aging off because I was afraid that she would pass away or something. But anyways, she's out here talking to her plants. But if you couldn't tell, Lynn is like very into gardening. Like, she loves gardening, she loves anything to do with nature. But she is actually a child of the islands because that is, you know, that's where she was born. That has been her heritage for decades. So that is why I gave her that trait. And then she is also a very cheerful sim, and she is a green fiend. So yeah, she has a green thumb, and she just loves being outdoors. Like, she literally spends all day back here, and I don't even control her half the time. And she also does a lot of flower arranging as well. She's actually missing work right now, so she's not retired or anything. She actually does have a job because she's not the type to want to just sit around. Like, yes, she does have her garden at home that she takes care of, but she really, really wanted a job to just add something to the world, because that's just the type of sim she is. Oh, and we also have 2 cats. We have Tofu. He is actually needing to go to the vet, and then we have Kuro, who is so cute. I love the little bobtail. But yeah, and then I don't think I showed you her traits. Yeah, so she is a loner, and that is one of the things that, you know, kind of has to do with her not wanting to have a family. Like, it's not like she doesn't want a family. Obviously, it would make her happy either way, like, but she is fine being alone. Like, I think she's satisfied either way, and that's a good thing. You know, like, she's really satisfied with being herself and enjoying her own company, if that makes sense. And I think one of the things that also kind of contributed to her loneliness was being an only child and her father passing away. Like, she's used to it just being her and her mom, and for the past like 5 years she was used to it being just her going to college and stuff like that. So, but yeah, and then she is also an art lover and loves the outdoors, kind of like her mom. But yeah, that is her. And I'm definitely looking forward to traveling back to Sulani with Lynn, and Lynn, you know, can show Kyla some of her favorite places and all that. I mean, right now there's a lot of touristy destinations there, unfortunately, but there's a lot of memories in Sulani with her. So But yeah, that is the Mahelona family. I love them so much. And this is, I mean, I've kind of been showing you guys their house, but it's kind of dirty right now, unfortunately. But it is just a very cute house. It wasn't made for both of them. Lynn moved into this home after her after Kyla moved out to university. Just because there was no point in living in such a huge house by herself. Like, it kind of just felt lonely, and she also wanted to be right by where she could fish and stuff, so this was a perfect spot for her. And I will show you guys the outside of the house. I am just obsessed with it. It is so cute. Really cute. I added like this little cat mailbox. I love it. So cute. All right, next up I have the Osborne family, and this is the last family that I created for myself so far. So I forgot to put a description for her, but I will kind of explain as we are going through her home and looking at her home. Alright, so this is Lyric Osborne, and this is her beautiful home. I absolutely love it. I think there's definitely like a pattern or a cohesiveness with all these builds that I'm building. Like, this color is the same, literally the same as this color, and then I have some green over here as well. So I guess this is gonna be like the green neighborhood or something. This is a green as well. Oh my gosh, I just realized that. I don't know, I love it though. I think this is so cute. So this is Lyric Osborne. I will tell you guys a little bit about she's actually in the pool right now. Let me get her out. What is this? Plumbobus. I didn't even know. Where did that even come from? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me show you guys her house really quick before I get into like her story and stuff like that. So she has a very cozy, adorable house. I actually used these counters from the country, oh my gosh, not Country Living, that was the Horse Ranch expansion pack, the one that we just got. I love the wood tones on these so much. I love these cabinets. And then this is her little cozy living room right here, and this is her bedroom with cat hair floating apparently. But yeah, so this is Lyric Osborne. I love her name so much, Lyric, and I actually did that for a reason, because she is actually a music teacher. So we don't necessarily have a music teacher, obviously, but I just put her in the education career, and I imagine that that's what she is. So she is level 3. She is a teacher's aide. Next up is the teaching assistant. So she is just all about music. She has always been like that. She has very high skills. She has level 7 of the violin, level 9 singing, level 7 piano, level 5 guitar. She is just like, music is her escape. It is everything she lives for, and that is just kind of what I imagined her. I don't really have a deep dark backstory for her. Basically, she is just a very family oriented sim, but she also at the same time, like, music is on that same level. Like, she doesn't have that family, so music is her one true love, if that makes sense. And I don't know, she honestly doesn't know if music or if anyone could ever replace that feeling that she has for music. Oh, and this was actually some idea that I had. I had this idea that these paintings and drawings were gifts from her students. I just thought that was such a cute idea. But yeah, she doesn't know if, like, she would ever find that one true love that could replace the love that she feels for music. Like, she is just completely and utterly, like, obsessed with what she does. And yeah, let me change her outfit really quick here, just so you guys can see. She definitely wears like a lot more of like modest, neutral clothing, but I love it. I really love her. I think she's so cute. And this is her little kitty, Carly. I love her so much. She's so cute. Oh, we actually have somebody at the door. Oh, summer holiday. Okay, so a little bit more about Lyric. She actually wants to become a musical genius. That is one of her aspiration, or that is her aspiration. I've been working on it a little bit, but we do have to start writing songs, and that's one of the biggest things that she like wants to accomplish in her life. Besides having a family, she wants to make it big. Like, she was born and raised in Willow Creek, and she loves it here, but she also wants to make it big. Like, but regardless of what I think, that is her aspiration, and she wants to make it big. I didn't want to make her aspiration like a celebrity or anything, but that is kind of what she wants to be. Like, she wants to become a celebrity for her music, and appreciated for her music. She definitely is a very underrated musician. Like, she has such a beautiful voice, and she's so good at what she does. But yeah, also her traits: she is a music lover, she is cheerful, and she is family oriented. So like I said, it is up to you guys, essentially, if you are going to play in this save file, and you will determine what path she goes down. Will she go down the path of stardom and fame, or will she, you know, live that simple family lifestyle and continue being a teacher? So there's kind of a conflict there, and you know, I wasn't going for like a super deep dark backstory, but I wanted there to be like a little bit of a conflict, because not everything is like happy-go-lucky and perfect, and I really like that. I think she's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love her. I mean, or you could have both, you know, and see how that works, but I honestly don't know if there could be both fame and family. I feel like to her, she's gonna have to decide on that, to be honest. Like, I don't think she can choose one over the other. But yeah, that is Lyric Osborne. I am obsessed with her, and I'm obsessed with this house. I love it so much, you guys. But yeah, that is going to be it for this save file video. I will definitely do more updates in the future once I have things more along, and just to where I feel like I can share more with you guys. But I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment your thoughts down below, because I really want to hear from you guys. Let me know if there's anything you want me to change or add, and also don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.